Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a New Year's Eve. Ocala Talks. We're going over the top stories of 2020 here in the Marion County area. Number 10 on our list was the death of Kelly Preston. This list was voted on by the Ocala.com newsroom. Death of Kelly Preston, number 10 on their list. Sandra Wilson being named the new city manager of Ocala in June, replacing John Zobler. That was number 9 on their list. Queen of Peace, Stephen Anthony Shields, who was arrested and accused of setting a fire inside Queen of Peace Catholic Church after he drove his minivan through the front doors. That was number 8 on the list. Number 7 on the list was developer King Colon announcing plans to build a charter school, the Ina A. Colon Academy, and an indoor swimming venue out on top of the world. Now, number 6 on the list. I thought this should be a little higher. And that's the changing of a superintendent of schools. Diane Gullett took over as the Marion County's new superintendent, the first appointed superintendent of schools, replacing the last elected school superintendent, Heidi Mayer. I remember when this came up for a vote in 2018. I've not been a fan of the school board for many years. You all remember that from my days on radio before I came back. Nancy Stacy and her dislike for Heidi Mayer, or her dislike for Heidi Mayer not being a puppet of hers, is more accurate, was the champion of this movement. And I got to tell you, I have no love lost for Nancy Stacy. We know that. I think Nancy Stacy was bad for the school board, not good for the school board. I think Nancy and her husband Rock are bad for the Republican Party, not good for it. That's not new news. Everybody knows that. If you've listened to me over the years, you know I'm not a fan of the Stacy household. I think Rock Stacy and Nancy Stacy are bad for politics in Marion County. And don't care that they don't like that. I don't care. I think Randy Osborne, the committee man for the Republican Party, bad for politics in Marion County. I don't care that he knows that. No love lost there. We're not breaking bread anytime soon. But I think Nancy Stacy got this one right. You heard that. I think Nancy Stacy got this one right. I think being an educator, I taught high school for 5 years. My degree is in education. You need someone to be accountable. The way our system was, the school board, the superintendent was not accountable to the school board. Superintendent was accountable to the voters. So there was nobody really in charge. The school board it was set up so the school board and the superintendent, if they were not in lockstep with each other, could be antagonists with one another. And that's what happened pretty much the entire time Nancy Stacy and Heidi Mayer functioned together as superintendent and member of the school board. At times it was petty. At times it was juvenile. At times it was just downright embarrassing, the things that took place at school board meetings. And none of it benefited the 47,000 plus students of the Marion County school system. Now a superintendent is appointed. That means their boss, just like the city manager is appointed, city manager's boss is the Ocala City Council. The superintendent's boss is the Marion County School Board. I think the school board has taken strides in the last few years to get better people on the board. One of the best things that happened is Nancy Stacy didn't run for election again. Allison Campbell took over that spot. But I think this story should have been much higher. I don't think it's the 6th biggest story. I think it's in the top 3 probably. Number 5 on the list, new distribution centers. It seems like every day we turn around, new distribution centers opening up. Dollar Tree's opening a distribution center. Amazon will open a 46-acre site. It's already open now. There's a new Dollar Tree is building 198 acres of worth of distribution center on the new Florida Crossroads Commerce Park off County Road 484. So, once again, the Marion County and the CEP diversifying the economy of Marion County so we don't get caught like we did in 2008, 2009, 2010 when we were very construction and real estate and horse heavy. A lot of construction, a lot of real estate, a lot of horse still in this county. But there's also diversifying now. There's a lot. I think the economy is much more stable. And we have Chewy now, and we have FedEx, and we have AutoZone, and now Amazon, and Dollar Tree. Costco took over the distribution center that was the old Kmart. A lot of people don't know that. That's a Costco distribution center. The old Kmart distribution center that was off 40. So a lot of distribution centers. I think that's about right, about middle of the road for a story. Number 4 on the list, the World Equestrian Center. It held its first week of events on December 13th with the Tom Powers Christmas Challenge. Features 18 outside rings, 4 indoor rings, 4 restaurants and a hotel right now. Lots more coming to that area. But the World Equestrian Center, and that it opened finally, small, soft opening, December 13th for the Tom Powers Christmas Challenge. It'll open to start its full schedule in January. Its full sanctioned time in February and January. So I think the World Equestrian Center, that's a big story in 2020. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Yeah, this is Jim. Just passing the word to all of our people out here that Emergency One is having a hiring event on January 13th, 2021. It says must register prior to hiring event. In order to attend, register here, and it's on the E1 Facebook page. So if anybody's interested, have at it.
Thanks for the call, Jim. E1 still alive and doing well here in Marion County. The World Equestrian Center, going to do a big deal. Hits back. Starting in January. So I think the World Equestrian Center and its opening, its soft opening, but its eventual opening, which is this January, about a year behind. But with the storms and all we've had through, they've done a very good job getting it open as quickly as this. But the World Equestrian Center, number 4 on the list. Number 3 on the list, I don't think should have been this high. I think this is where the superintendent story should have been. These should flip-flop. And that's the Downtown Hotel. Danny Gaikwad opened the Hilton Garden Inn on East Silver Spring Boulevard in late October, ending a nearly 3-year project that has transformed downtown. If you've not been there, the bar and restaurant area that overlook the downtown square, amazing. But I don't think this was one of the top 3 stories of the year. Top 10, yeah. Maybe not even top 6. Maybe it should have been down there by on top of the World Developer. That'd have probably been a good spot for the downtown hotel. But it's number 3 on Ocala.com's list. When we come back from break, I'll give you the top 2 stories of 2020 in Marion County as decided by Ocala.com. Plus, I will give you some notable passing aways of people that lived in our area. We'll do that next. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
I ask you, what is the world coming to? Dog eat dog. Well, I'm Jason White, and I'm with J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling, a veteran-owned company. On Monday, January 4th at 8:35 a.m., I'll be in the studio of WOCA, where I hope to inform and help you with information on me and what my team does. So again, tune in on Monday, January 4th at 8:35 a.m., right here on The Source, WOCA. And please check out our website at jdog.com. Semper Fi.